Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Justin.
I'm Gabe.
Hi, I'm Nolan.
And this is episode 105 or 106. I'm losing that. No, it's actually 106.
106?
Yeah, because the podcast that was last week hasn't posted yet. So that's still, it's weird. Yeah, it's kind of weird now that we moved episode 104 to like Monday, and then we filmed like that very same week, but it's still moving forward to Wednesday, which it isn't yet.
I wasn't there for the last one, huh?
No, you were there.
Was I?
Episode 105? Yeah, we were talking about... What were we talking about? It's like it never happened.
See?
But David was there. David was there
for 104 as well.
Naya kind of popped in. You know, he said he'd drop out, and we can't find him this time around.
Okay, yeah, I remember now.
Yeah. So, got a few things to discuss. Like, probably the most relevant thing is the fact that we released a Patreon video.
Last week.
Yeah, last week. It is going to be last week, so, I mean, it's going to be relatively old news once you hear it, but this is pretty much stamping the time in which we record this. And, man, the process of actually recording, like, the first part of that Patreon video was a total hassle. And guess whose fault that was?
Partly mine.
Maybe because you had to do other things, but you had other things to do. Steven didn't really have anything to do.
I didn't want to.
Like, I get, like, people not wanting to do something just because they don't. But one of the main reasons why he didn't want to do it was because he was embarrassed to go outside with all the signs. And note that I have, like, something on my chest with drawn in nipples. Hairy nipples, might I add, saying average viewer.
That was your reason, was you were embarrassed?
Yes. Fucking cars driving by, staring.
Oh!
Yeah, he was so resistant. I mean, we're not showing, like, the clips, like, in the video, but maybe for, like, the patrons, I'll actually add that in there of how hard it was to get Steven to work. As David quote, fucking actors.
He did tell you to put that.
It was honestly a nightmare. But we're done with it, so we're good. And all we gotta do is just kind of attach it on. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to support us, you can go to patreon.com/DangIT Productions.
Patreon link right here.
Yeah.
Seriously, since David didn't take that, we might as well give that away.
Oh, the wallpaper. Nice segue.
The poster board.
Yeah.
But, oh yeah, Nolan, you're doing a stream, right?
I have been live streaming. I'm actually currently live streaming. I have currently been live streaming for 12 hours and 40 minutes. Match my resolve, get on my level, and other various degrees of throwing shade upon you. Yeah.
Yeah. Think we'll ever do like a live stream for that long?
Easily.
I mean, we could do that. It's just we need the time.
Me and my friend Latinier, who I'm friends with on Tumblr, are already planning on doing a 24-hour live stream sometime in the summer after he gets off of school.
Good luck with that!
He'll be better off than you will, Steven. For sure.
No.
What do you mean, no?
First 3 hours.
Dude, you can barely
done.
stay awake for 2 hours. You make it through a work shift because you have to.
Yeah.
So how are you going to say good luck with that? Nolan's been known to stay up for 48 hours.
Really?
Not of my own accord.
Not of your own accord, but you've been known to.
I wish that I didn't.
Your resolve can keep you up longer, I believe.
I mean, it probably can, but at the same time, I wish that it wouldn't. Because I'd rather be healthy.
Why?
Why?
I wish I had tacos.
We all want tacos, Steven.
I remember that day we got $20 of tacos.
Oh my god.
They weren't ready.
They were not ready at all. How long did it take? Like maybe 15 minutes?
About 15 minutes.
15 minutes while like maybe like 5 cars stacked behind us.
Yeah. It was the dead of night. There was no one behind us, and the time it took them to finish our order of 15 taco, it was
like a 15 order,
15
right?
orders of tacos. 16 because you used your two
Right.
taco coupon.
Right.
So 16 orders, so 32 tacos. And in the time it took them to prepare that, there was 5 cars behind us waiting. I'm pretty sure the few people behind us were like, "What is taking so long? What is so bad?" And then after they handed us our 3 bags of tacos,
Yeah, like
I'm pretty sure everyone behind us was like, "That's probably what took a while."
little did we know that like someone else behind us ordered another 15.
Dude.
It was, what time was it?
It
Like,
was
like somewhere near midnight.
yeah.
Really.
It was like 11 something.
So yeah, they were working.
Still no excuse.
I mean, that's still no excuse.
15 tacos should be done way faster.
Did you say 15?
Yes.
It was 32.
32 tacos?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
32 tacos
Oh,
by a
shit.
manager and 1 employee.
Okay, then never mind.
Yeah, so
Ooh.
get your story right first, Steven, before you start talking shit.
I'm still
Steven,
half
go-
asleep, man.
Get on their
Then
level.
stop talking shit. Wake up first.
You've been sleeping all day. Give me no
Yeah,
excuse.
I know. That's what I do.
It's
I
what
work,
I do.
then I sleep.
Steven, ladies and gentlemen. Steven, what happened? You used to be so cooperative with videos. You were like, I guess maybe like,
I mean, a one-time occurrence. I mean, you can't just base his entire catalog off of a one-time occurrence.
Yeah, we can, easily.
maybe
Well, that would
like,
make you a jackass.
maybe like
Point.
maybe like 2 times then.
Remember, if it happens twice, it happens always.
Always. Which reminds me, the scooting and then this Patreon video. That's 2. That means it's always happening. Steven, what happened to you?
What happened, China? You used to be cool.
We used to be fam, but now we're like without the F and A. There was this I saw on Facebook there was this clip from the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, like the Sweet Life, not the Sweet Life on Deck, and it showed Mr. Mosby teaching London how to drive.
Oh, the Prindle?
The Prindle, like Prindle.
The hell
Do you
is
want to turn on the? Do you want to turn on the radio? Do you want to switch it to AM or FM? God damn it!
That was pretty good. And then now, like in my head, I'm picturing like that Game Bros video that you just watched, where it was Barry and Dan, and they were like it was their single awareness day, so their intro was completely like
No, it was Barry. It was Barry and Ross, I think.
no. Ross is gone too because Dan mentioned Ross's
Oh,
quote unquote fat ass.
oh, then yeah, Barry and Dan.
Further.
Have you seen that one, Nolan, where it's like, how'd it go?
It was We don't have any dames. Now it's just another Friday. All aboard the fuck it, we're single on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it was.
They're playing my boyfriend too.
I can only imagine that's like doing the same thing, but with Hottable Boyfriend. That bird dating simulator.
Oh, the fucking. What about it was like Jurassic Love or something like that.
Jurassic Love.
Yeah.
Nah.
Freaking Markiplier played a love smitten girl who was in love with the T-Rex that went to her school.
I remember watching
What?
him like I watched him play Netflix and Chill the game.
I've not seen him play that.
Then you're good. You're good.
That bad?
It is.
It's pretty bad.
I'll probably watch it later then.
I mean, granted, I don't know like what it truly means to Netflix and chill in the scenario that in which it occurs, but watching this like unfold was just like, I can't take this. What else is there? I think no. As far as like videos that we've been making, no. Just wanted to highlight how horrible it was trying to film with Steven. Like there was a point where like Dave was directing Steven to climb up my leg, pretty much like get to my shoulders and then like shake me.
That was
But-
pretty funny.
Yeah, but Steven was kind of against that at first. Like, he was like, no, I'm done.
Wait, where the hell was I?
I think you were working. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
It was in the middle of the day, so you're probably at work.
I mean, regrettably. Regrettably.
Don't worry, we'll get you in some videos later. I can really, now that we are done with Patreon, I can finally put more focus onto like other skits and stuff like that, instead of like worrying about this Patreon video, because like I don't
Gabe
know why.
had a good ass idea.
Oh yeah, he told me about it. Is it about the card games, but like reenacting them?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So my idea was kind of mix the kind of layout that the Game Grumps do with Table Flip, but also do the acting parts that Rooster Teeth does with $1 Million. And the game that we would do it with is by the same people that made Cards Against Humanity, I believe. They made a Super Fight, where 2 players put down a card and a power up with it. I think it's either 1 power up or 2 power ups. I don't remember. I think it's 2.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, 1 or 2, whatever. You can find out the rules online.
Mm-hmm.
But so we were thinking. Well, I was thinking that it shows us live action, playing the game, talking it out, throwing down our cards and whatnot. But as we're discussing and kind of fighting over which of our quote-unquote fighters would win with their items in hand, we cut from the film of us playing the game to us reenacting what we're saying.
Yeah. if we had the funds for costumes and props, that would definitely come into play when we did this.
We had the
When we do it.
money.
And you know what? You know what would help with that? Patreon patrons.
Patreon.com/DangIT Productions.
Bam.
Bam. It's been it's a good number of hours since we actually launched this, like, to this recording date, and we got a nice, healthy 0 patrons. Very nice, very nice. One of our goals is actually $1. Because honestly, to know that someone like out there is willing to donate $1 for us, that means that they believe in us.
If you donate $1, you too could help feed a poor, starving Steven.
Patreon.com/DangIT Productions.
Bam.
But shoot, I totally forgot what I was gonna say after that. But
I like your descriptions that you put on there. Your little descriptory paragraphs on the page.
Oh yeah.
And you can get a lock of Gabe's hair. Yeah, I don't remember writing that.
Yeah, I don't recall writing that. But I was reading the comments, like, because it was like a recent thing, and it just, I don't really like negativity. Usually I'm able to like brush it off easily, but like when it comes to something like this, where it's like, okay, we are now like pushing forward, we really want to do this stuff, and just people just shooting us down. It's like, ugh.
Your channel's fucking lame.
It's that mindset for a lot of YouTubers where they'll read a lot of like positive feedback, and they'll read that one negative comment and it totally breaks them down.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, sometimes just reading that one positive one like can do the exact same effect to me, where it'll actually bring me up. So there was someone on who commented on that video saying that like the transition from the Steven short to me talking was really good, and showed like how much we want to change the channel for the better and improve it. And so, thank you. He was definitely, I forget the name. You should be able to find it. It starts off as a side note.
Pyro the Musical. We've actually seen him.
Q&A, yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you, Pyro the Musical. That really helped me out a little bit. Really, a little bit.
You know what'd help out more? Being a patron that donates $1 a month.
Patreon.com/DangIT Productions.
Boom. What are you laughing at?
One of my buddies on my stream just sent a picture of that dude from Dark Souls riding a unicycle. It's pretty damn funny.
Oh, damn it. Oh, Nolan.
Oh,
That
shit.
reminds me. Remember how I said I ran into that Captain America dump?
What? With Oh, the
Yeah,
where
the-
people are making fun of the new.
The fucking Hell Hydra thing.
I hate it so much.
Someone fucking had the dude.
So this is what happens when somebody at Marvel takes being on Team Iron Man way too seriously.
Someone had a picture of homeboy from Dark Souls, and it said "Praise the Moon."
Oh my! To hell with the sun. Take a paid day off, idiot.
Photoshop like that legendary from like Pokemon Moon in there. You know that Pokemon from that legendary from Pokemon Moon looks like a Dark Souls character or Dark Souls creature.
I've actually never played Dark Souls, so I have like no frame of reference.
I don't know, like
But
there's
like I know that a lot of my close friends on the internet have drawn some really great porn of it, which is something. Because that's what I do. That's who I hang around.
I mean, we all have our people. Mine is Steven. So
You know what I find
get the short-
absolutely funny? The amount of people that comment.
Jerry
your chat-
Seinfeld stand-up comedy.
You're fucked.
What's the deal with
Airline.
Patreon donators?
Patreon.com/DangIT Productions.
Boom. But
What's the deal with airline food?
the very famous Jerry Seinfeld joke. But I find it funny exactly how many people are like, your channel's dead without the reaction, blah 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 blah. Now, I don't really care when they say that because it obviously isn't, considering we were growing before and then we'll grow after.
But ignorantly, they'll say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Like even transformative reactors are getting fucked with. I mean, H3 got
Yeah.
royally fucked, and
Mm-hmm.
so I mean,
not to mention how many times has
how many times do I
how
gotta
many-
tell that ass to come over? We got a copyright strike because I sang this motherfucking song.
But fucking how many times has Nate's vlogs been taken down?
Like 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
And he doesn't really use that much clips of anything. He plays the same shit over and over again, voiceovers the whole thing.
Yeah, it's true.
Because if the channel was dead, why are people still commenting?
Yeah.
There will be 0 comments.
As long as we have more than 200 subscribers, I feel we still made some
made
progress.
It's a net gain.
It's a net gain.
Yes. Nothing but net. But I just kind of like talking below more about like YouTubers getting fucked. Remember when Team 4 Star got the channel taken down like for like a day?
Yeah.
Yikes! But thankfully the community had their backs. But of course that was a big channel, so little channels need to be wary like ours.
Then again, there was that dude who got his own gameplay footage taken down because Fox decided to use it on their channel. Did I tell you about that, Justin?
I think it was something else. I think it was like something from Family Guy. But
Yep.
Wow.
They took some dude's footage from the game. I did open the other one.
It finally happened.
I was about to
I
say.
think I've opened so many with the same bottle that it just couldn't take it anymore.
Did we record the previous opening? Or
Yeah.
oh, okay, I was about to say.
I don't know if it's gonna be in the podcast.
What was that?
I kind of choked a bit, but hopefully we don't get copyright claims from. What the fuck? What is opening?
I knew something was gonna happen like that.
Oh, it's all shaken up.
Patreon.com/DangIT Productions. Anyway,
Buys Gabe more beer, but
no. Costume prop. Also, that means beer.
and beer. Beer's a prop.
Yeah. Yeah, we use it for a bunch of number of shoots.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
we need to get Steven long past drunk before he's willing to do half the things we have him do.
That is true.
Honestly,
Like that video that we made of you dancing in the bikini.
What?
Yeah.
excuse me.
Huh?
What?
You might find it on Patreon.com/DangIT Productions. Yeah. So actually, I'm tempted with that. Get Steven drunk in order to film videos with them.
Meanwhile,
How about buy me tacos instead?
on the stream, the current conversation is surrounded space chicks with space dicks.
What's a space dick?
A space dick is a dick in space.
They're floaters.
Well, that's just a dick.
In space. We discussed this like 2 podcasts ago, that if you put the space before anything, it makes it amazing.
Or, yeah. Space things, or just something in space. Space.
Yeah, but it's not like a space sandwich or a space soda. Those things are actually made in space. A space dick just sounds like something that is a dick that you just happen to put into space.
Okay, so, like, sandwiches are spaceborne. They're space bread.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're all space bread.
No,
Wait, what?
we're Earth bread.
We're Earth bread.
We're within the atmosphere.
But Earth is...
Atmosphere.
Atmosphere.
Atmosphere makes a difference. If it was on the moon, it'd be space. Because the moon doesn't have an atmosphere.
Yeah, but we're still able to see the sun.
Not at night.
But then we don't see
Not
it.
at night.
It's on Earth.
At night.
At night!
We're filming
That's
a
right,
podcast.
boys!
At
night.
night. Also in space. Patreon.com/DangIT Productions.
Boom.
Oh, God.
You're gonna have to go through this pretty diligently with a fine-tooth comb to find all the times that you say that and I go boom, because I'm expecting a...
That's what I'm thinking, too. Like, I'm setting myself up. But then again, I didn't really do much with episode 105. That was just kind of like, boom. Like, night after uploaded that. And it's still sitting. But you can watch it early at patreon.com/DangIT Productions.
Boom.
There we go. What else is there to talk about? We're almost good.
Princess went home today.
Princess. Oh!
The puppy.
The puppy.
Yeah.
So, want to fill us in that, like, kind of scenario?
My family went camping for Memorial Day weekend. And over the weekend, my sister had me watch her puppy. It's a Terrier Maltese. They're very adorable. They're just like the most adorable little thing ever.
It's like
Yeah, because she's
big.
Not even. She's like a month old, so she's like this big. I could hold her in my palm, and her hind legs are here, and her forelegs would be there.
It's so cute. I remember, like, when she wanted to get out of your house, get out of your room, I was like, no. I was like, I can't believe I can, like, hold this puppy like this.
Yeah. And then the sound that she makes when she's running down the hallway is adorable. It's just like... It's just like...
So cute.
It's like the loudest pitter-patter in the world from such a tiny little object.
It's adorable. It's the cutest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Closest you can get is a full adult corgi.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I wanted to. I was concerned if that dog was yours. I was like, Gabe, why do you have a dog?
Oh, no, dude. Fucking...
That's something that Steven would do.
Hey!
What are you talking about? I'd get a dog. If I could, I'd get a dog.
What?
But
I mean, we have
I
a
don't have time to take care of
backyard.
it. And I wouldn't get a puppy that young. Because of our backyard, I wouldn't get a puppy that young. It can't go out there without being mauled by gophers.
Oh, we need a dog that can maul gophers.
Yeah. Or like a dog that can handle a hose.
You know what I remembered? You know what a Dachshund was originally used for? The wiener
13
dogs?
hours. There it is.
You got it?
I have streamed for 13 hours straight. And I have officially beat my personal record.
Yeah. But, you know what a wiener dog was originally purposed for?
Hunts out gophers, right?
Nope.
Or just what?
It was designed to combat badgers.
What?
Shit.
Yeah. Wiener dogs. Badger hunters.
Wait, aren't badgers like the most aggressive shits ever?
Badgers don't give a fuck. No, that's
Honey
honey
badgers.
badgers.
Oh, honey badgers. I was about to say, fuck.
European badgers are a bit more tame.
Oh.
Bit more. Toxins. The little dog complex. It's too real.
Dude, he'll fuck up that badger, though.
However, honey badger though would probably one up it, but just the honey badger. Nothing else would.
Honey badger, don't get
The
That was
Asian
hilarious.
badger would fuck it up, too.
Oh, Asian.
There's a...
Asian badger.
Yeah. There's like 5.
You eat too many egg rolls. Get out the fuck out of here. Hey, fuck you, big boy. I'm gonna eat all your fucking ants out of the ground, okay?
Oh yeah, scary thought about the honey badger that we brought it up. Their hide is so tough that it can deflect spears and machetes.
What?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
I mean, like, venomous snakes are one thing, but full-on spears?
Yeah.
So does it mean if they made a honey badger Pokemon, it would be like good against steel type?
It would be better than Diggersby.
It better be, but it probably isn't because they had a badger Pokemon in Ruby and Sapphire.
I mean, if you want to call it that.
That's what it was, badger type
You
Pokemon.
talking about Linoon?
Not Linoon. Was it Linoon?
What was the badger? The most badger-like thing was Linoon, and it was practically a weasel.
It was like white with red stripes on it.
That was a cat ferret, and that is Zangoose.
No, not Zangoose or Zigzagoon, either of them. It was a badger type Pokemon, and its main enemy was fucking the viper snake.
That is Zangoose,
yeah,
you
Zangoose.
mong.
You mong.
What the fuck
Goose?
is a mung?
Is it Zangoose the mongoose
Feeling
Pokemon?
especially sassy. So.
Yeah, if I remember correctly. I'll look it up right now to prove myself wrong. But
You gotta get that fact
Bruh, mong. British slang, a stupid or foolish person, a shortening of Mongol.
I'm gonna call Steven that from
Expanded noun, a mongrel dog, by extension, an idiot.
Steven, I don't have time for your bowl, you mong.
Don't make me get my knife.
Adjective, lacking in physical and cerebral ability, general retardation.
We can use one of those knives for a prop.
No, I don't need you to help me with the supermarket trolley, you fucking mong.
that's the sentence.
Yeah.
What is this on? Urban Dictionary?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's it called?
A mung.
Mong.
That's
Oh, the Pokemon.
It's Zangoose.
Yeah, Zangoose.
Yeah, Zangoose.
I could have sworn that motherfucker was. I don't know anymore.
Zangoose is
I
cool.
give up.
I feel like Zangoose as a Pokemon, like, has potential, but I feel like maybe it serves as a little too weak of a glass cannon. I mean, it just has like a lot of weakness. Well, not really a lot, but you can't. It doesn't seem like you can hold its own. I feel, not by itself. I don't know. I'm not that big on competitive Pokemon, so I probably wouldn't know. You guys could probably.
You know, there's that one dude's like, it's a tier 3 Pokemon.
Like, get on its level, you mong.
Fucking mong. That's an excellent word. I love it. Nolan, thank you for bringing it into my life.
Mm-hmm.
I have very, very many words for calling people stupid, and I try to use all of them in a week, every week.
I don't hear that many very often. You must use them a lot in your Skype
I mostly use them when I'm talking to Steven or Lottie.
I was gonna say Lottie. I was like, you probably use 99% on Lottie, 0.5% on Steven, and then 0.5% on every other person you
I
know.
don't remember none of these shits.
Fucking mong.
Mong. You should write a book. 13 pages per chapter. 26 chapters. I like all these different words that you can use to describe a dumb person.
But it's not wizard though.
So far, I should goddamn mind. 13 pages and 26 chapters.
I never said anything about like the font size.
That 0.5 font.
No. Read the fine print. There's more font underneath all the other font.
God, this isn't the Santa Claus.
Tumblr is suggesting that I follow a blog called My Husband's Tumor, which sounds really depressing.
But also very interesting at the same time. What's that about?
I would rather not. Oh.
Okay, so anything else that's been going on since last podcast?
I got Tito back.
Tito, the hamster.
Yeah.
Pokemon. Tito lives in.
He is a hamster Pokemon.
Yeah.
He's known for his high speed, low defense, low attack, high special defense, high special attack. His attacks are tackle, attract, subdue, and teleport.
Teleport. I was gonna say water gun and sludge bomb. It's a pretty weak water gun, but it does the job.
What is it?
Sludge bomb's more pellets. It's his best. Because he was like, Gabe, you found like a silica patch, right? And it was like opened up in like in his cage, or And so you have to remove him, and then you have to like.
Well, I removed him because I just wanted to play with him for a bit, but then I found that, and I was like, oh shit, and so I put him in one of my little plastic drawers for my small college type dresser, and just let him hang out in there for a bit. And hamsters, when they don't like an area very much, they poop a lot and they start marking. And so there's a ton of poop and marking size patches of piss everywhere.
Yeah. But you did get all of the little bits of silica, right?
Most, if not all.
Okay, so he should be okay.
There might be one or two floating around in there, but I don't think he's going to mess with them. And once I get a bit of spare change and whatnot, I'm going to buy a shit ton of toilet paper and replace his bedding.
Yeah, okay. How long have you had that bedding for? No one was talking about like how expensive it was, that particular bedding.
We've had it pretty much since a week since we bought him, so it's
wow.
We changed it out because we got Miranda bought a big bag of it, so it's lasted us since pretty much Black Friday weekend.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Saw Miranda when she was exchanging Tito the same day we did the Patreon video, Steven. Yeah, it's been a while since I saw Miranda. I made it clear to her that I remember her leaving the conversation in our Facebook group. I was like, where have you been? I haven't seen your face in a while. How dare you show up on our footsteps? Or doorsteps.
There to sound the most insulted for her entering our home.
Not yours.
True that. I'm like that dog that just kind of instantly like. Well, it's kind of funny because like the puppy was there at the time, but a dog that just kind of marks his territory and just like, okay, friend, I don't know you, get out of here. But yeah, that's what happened. We're totally on good terms, by the way. It was just like I haven't seen her in a long time. Do you think she'll be showing up in any of the videos anytime soon?
Not entirely sure. We've been hanging out a lot more though.
Okay.
So I might be able to convince her to do filming or whatnot.
Probably more so.
Goodbye, Goku.
Got killed by fucking
For the
Fuck.
sandals.
He got killed.
What is the power level on these fucking flip flops? Shit.
I don't know. Really high if a Mexican mom uses it.
Oh.
Especially tagged on with Sora's shoes.
Yeah, I was about to say if Sora became a mom and wore flip flops.
This is it. I love that podcast so much. Even though it's at the end of that podcast episode, I forget where it was, but you can easily find it. It was so funny having Anaya and Nolan in the same room talking about Kingdom Hearts while Steven like sparks the initial argument about Sora's shoes.
I hate those shoes.
Rightfully so.
Why?
I hate him in general.
Why?
You're such a hater. What are you, the internet?
Right?
Yes.
Nah. I don't know, Steven. You get embarrassed by a couple cars flying by. The internet's not afraid to like voice their opinions on stuff.
Didn't you have keys on you?
Keys?
Yeah.
I do not. Damn. What happened to my bottle opener? Oh wait, I have one.
Don't worry, we're almost out of time anyway. What are you doing? Oh, okay.
It's son of a bitch! You couldn't wait! Now you spilled the beer. What a waste.
Spilled a lot dude, I spilled a lot of beer already. Because I'm just trying to open this.
You broke the fundamental, like, most important rule of drinking beer, man. You don't ever break a cold one.
And I think we'll end it on that note. So, good talk, everyone. You guys can, again, just kind of referencing patreon.com/DangIT Productions, where you can donate, help our cause, help us get some more props, suggest gameplay for us, or more games for us to play, podcast topics, so we don't end up with awkward silence, and all that good stuff. So, that's it for this episode of DangIT Podcast, episode 106. My name is Justin.
I'm Gabe.
And remember, a one that isn't cold is hardly a one at all.
And thanks for watching.
Not sponsored by Tecate or Modelo.
Hashtag bye.
That's not the brand of the beer.
I know. That's how they know we're not sponsored by them.